You're tuning in to the Rainbow Valley Radio, and we're continuing our journey with the Super Journey Dudes. Last episode, our dude Zuzu caught the Rainbow Death. That's right. He was snooping around the old Bloodstone Underground, and what he saw was astonishing. All the dead bodies have been infected with the cordyceps lenticularis. Yeah, looks like our old city Cashie's going into lockdown. Not only that, our dudes went over to the Temple of Darkness, and Belmont got enlightened. He talked to Sanjita, and we ended the episode as Dr. Eugene Piju played a beautiful tune to the goddess herself, and she came down and gave him a loving embrace. This episode, our dudes finally make it over to Jenki's lab to find out some information about the fungus. Let's see what happens on this episode of Rainbow Valley.
Welcome to the Super Journey Dudes podcast. I'm your host and GM, Alex DeFrancesca, and we're continuing the journey yet again. I'm gonna pass the mic on over to our dudes here to introduce our characters.
Hello, my name is Chris Tung. I am one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca. I know I like playing D&D. I like being a co-founder of PinkCity.ca. I don't know. But I play Dr. Eugene Piju, a deep gnome artificer who, after many episodes, we are finally going to Jenki's lab, I think.
Maybe.
We finally found the man I've been looking for. Now all that stuff is I gotta also find fucking Cardivumbat. But yes, hopefully getting inching closer to discovering more about the cordyceps lenticularis. I know it well.
Where do you think Carter went? You think he
Don't ask me that. He's probably with the gang, right? They all dipped.
It's probably on vacation. He's probably just in the desert somewhere posting.
He's on the train, man. He's on the train.
Oh, God.
100% Carter's on the train.
Oh, God.
All right. I am Alex Sappy, a tattooer in Toronto. I am also Belmont the Dragonborn. I am currently somewhat addicted to WAP. I am learning more and more about my life and the weight that involves the Book of the Dead and everything surrounding it. Apparently, there's a lot of forks on the way. And, but I also did get a little bit of a boost. I'm a little enlightened with, I feel like the Temple of Darkness really gave me something good to think about there. That Nat 20 really, I'm ready for any battle mentally.
Yeah, no big deal.
You were blessed by the goddess herself. I'm jealous.
Yeah, mate. She saw me. She took one look. She's like, that boy.
But did you get a goddess's embrace? Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I ended last episode with the embrace of a goddess, and
yeah, we both hooked up, mate.
Yeah, Doc
Warm
could
embrace.
die happy now.
I'm Mike Tung. I am the co-founder of Pink City, and I am playing Aeronarian Hayandwheel, also known as Aaron for short. Aaron is a elf from the Mark of the Shadow clan, which is a ninja clan, and he's a arcane trickster, genie warlock, pact of the chain with his familiar buddy Zuzu, who has caught the Rainbow Death. And so finally, hopefully, we're gonna reach Junky's lab today and figure out if we can cure this thing and get out of here.
Hi guys, my name is Nick Tan, a friend of the Super Journey Dudes, connoisseur of Pizza Hut pizzas, and I am playing a human ranger by the name of Shlomo de Trappa, still on the quest to free his father from this wretched curse, and he has found a source, but now has to take away the curse somehow. But we shall find out on the next episode. Or but maybe this one, who knows?
Credits roll.
So recapping like the whole episode, last episode, Zuzu and Aaron went to the Bloodstone Underground, and Zuzu saw everybody in the Bloodstone Underground, the people that are left over, covered in the fungus. Zuzu ended up getting the fungus. You guys went to Lethai, you talked to Lethai for a bit. Lethai told you some shit. Well, Lethai told Aaron that his father may have been murdered. And he's trying to find out about his death. You guys ended up at the Temple of Darkness, and Belmont got enlightened by looking at the goddess of the temple. We ended off with
we all got a little enlightened. Doc got a full 4 inches enlightened.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, 16 episodes later, we were supposed to go there in the first episode.
Yeah. It became a detour that just completely took us by surprise.
Yeah, right beside the hotel that we ended up doing everything else.
Imagine we went there on episode 2. How much easier would the rest of the campaign have been with those decent stats?
Even on our path, that we like walked by that really important bar, all of the big higher pirates are going to be and all this shit. And it's like everything was in front of us, right at the. It's like you have the main area.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
And we're like, let's just go to the gang. Let's go gamble.
Do everything else let's
go shopping and buy these ridiculous outfits.
I want to go steal from the jeweler guy.
and then kill this gang leader for no reason. Yeah.
When you're in RPG, you got to do the side quests first.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Talk to every townsperson like you know.
Talk to every NPC.
You're like, what is your issue? Can I help you?
So you finally got to the Temple of Darkness. Belmont got enlightened, and Eugene got a hug, a warm, loving embrace from the goddess herself.
+1 to Constitution.
He wept.
And what do you? So you guys are leaving the Temple of Darkness. You're on your way out. I guess you're going to Jenki's lab now. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's go.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, he told us it was on the outskirts of the city or something. Is that what he said?
Yeah. So
we're all packed on this magic
question.
Carpet.
Yeah.
My question is, how are you guys? Oh, you're on the magic carpet, right?
I thought we all were. Right?
Yeah, we're flying above the city and like to avoid the fumes in case.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
We're skeptical.
Under quarantine right now.
So you sail along the length of the city, and Jenki points to this one tree that's hanging off the cliff, just at the edge of the city, and he's like, "There, go there." And you guys are flying over here, and below you, make a perception check.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I have
well, that's not bad. I got an 18.
I got an
25.
Perception. Oh, almost got a nat 20.
Got my goggles on.
11.
11, 25. Who got 25?
I got 25.
Oh, what did Shlomo get?
I got 19.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So you guys see just barren, like, kind of landscape. You see very few kind of bandits. It seems like all of the gangs in the surrounding area, they all kind of wiped out. It's also people that are related, not just related to the Bloodstone Underground, but you see like all the gangs that used to be there are kind of wiped. They're like no longer there. It seems like they just left in a hurry.
Do we notice more if Nick actually got a nat 20?
Yeah, Nick got a nat 20 minus 1.
I actually
that was the Discord
rolled the
things
right
you could
one
hear.
too.
Oh, really? Aaron and Shlomo in the distance, and potentially see a cloud, smoke of dust and you hear faint sound of drumming, like in the far in the distance. Like, you guys are flying up, and you see this way down in the distance.
I clasp my hands in prayer. I look up to the sky, and I'm like, Goddess, is that you speaking to us again?
Mate, it sounds a little scarier than that.
She's a woman of many faces, I'm sure.
And that's all you see. And you fly down, and you see there's this golden tree that you guys approach. This massive tree, and Jenki kind of guides you underneath the tree, and there's this cavern that opens up underneath the tree, and you go in there, and there's this like small little door on the front, inside this like little kind of like almost like a mini cave. There's like a little door in there, and you guys park your thing, and you all get out, and then Jenki opens this little door, and you kind of like step in, and the ceilings are kind of low when you get in, and then
Not for me.
Yeah, Eugene walks in just fine. Like, everybody else is like, Belmont is like, like half
real.
Half.
Yeah.
Wow, Belmont, I've never seen you all fours before.
Yeah, well, a bit flexible, mate.
Shlomo just takes like the crawling position.
I'm like crawling on all fours, spider legs. Tight place you have here.
And
I'm sure you've been in tighter, Shlomo. We all saw you that night.
I was five lines in. What happened?
Exposed. So you get into this little tiny lab, and as you step out, there's kind of like a little ledge, and you get outside of this ledge, and this massive laboratory is there. And this laboratory, he turns on the lights, and there's like caves that just go for like, seems like a mile of just massive openings underneath this lab. And this lab is full, like, deep down in the caves. So this lab is like kind of at the beginning of this massive like opening in the underground rock, like caves of just like there's flowers, and there's like trees and everything just going deep into this cave. And it seems to be like well lit, even though it's inside a cave. It's like some like, magical lights or something like that. And you see growing inside this cave is several different strains of the Cordyceps lenticularis. And
very nice. He's the man. He's the Cordyceps man.
Cordyceps lenticularis.
Are they like sectioned off, like quarantined away from?
No, it's just out in the open.
Oh my god.
No, there's stems of it.
As the first thing Doc does when he sees that, he's like, everybody, make sure your hazmat suits are on.
First thing Belmont
They
does
are
is-
on already, right?
They are on, yeah.
Yeah.
Just freak them out.
First thing Belmont does is kind of like, it's that peace grass. Can you what is that? It looks exciting. It's different.
What are you talking about?
In that little gathering cave over there, little fungus collection you have over there.
Yes, my fungus. Please come.
And he takes off his hazmat suit, and he goes down into
Well, what are you, Jenki? What are you doing?
What? It's okay. Come, let's go. Come on.
I think
Wow.
if everyone is going down there, Eugene is like, and like kind of like very cautiously at the back of the group.
Yeah,
I'm
Aaron's
like-
definitely
yeah.
Does
falling
not take
slowly.
off his hazmat suit.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
definitely
of a
don't think
keener for new experience, so I've already started to unzip and like kind of walk behind Jenki. I'm like, I mean, he's a trustworthy guy.
And he as you're walking, he starts talking to Eugene, and he's like,
And you see,
and he picks up one of the cordyceps lenticularis mushroom with the crystal, and he says,
you see, when air clean and water is clean, the cordyceps is not dangerous. But when pollution happen, cordyceps very, very dangerous.
I
So
mean,
what-
and I guess when I look around, and I'm just like, well, in a city like this, and I mean, the state of the world, is anywhere clean? We haven't seen clean water since God knows how long, and sorry, Goddess knows how long. And then I don't know about the air, but that would explain why things are dire.
Only place is clean is in nature. And the mountains still clean. The desert not so clean. Not clean at all.
So
Yeah, well, in my hometown, there's no fungus there, but we're pretty tucked in a small town in the mountains.
In the mountains, yes. But desert, very dangerous.
I have so many questions, Jenki. I mean, this is why I embarked on this journey to learn more about this. So I forgive me for being a little frantic, seeing you holding one so casually. But if clean water and clean air is the solution, is there anything that can be done with clean air and clean water if someone has already been infected? And I look over to Zuzu.
Yeah, Aaron's cradling Zuzu. We're both in
Yeah.
hazmat suits.
Cure is possible, but I have not completed the cure. There is a missing part. Perhaps we could stabilize, but for a cure, there is a man who live in the desert. His name is Ronald Gringoldust.
Can I history check?
"Yeah,
yeah, I would love to history check as well.
History check. Yeah, and while I'm doing that and like we're thinking about that, and while he's saying that, can I just be like, it hasn't been 24 hours yet, so Zuzu hasn't crystallized, and he hasn't been, he's not contagious yet. Does this affect this in any way? Is it easier to stop it before it starts? Like, I don't know much about it, but I've tried my best to learn as much as I can. Oh my god, not 20.
Whoa.
Oh, I know Gringo Dust.
on the history. Oh, you know
Yeah.
exactly who Ronald Gringoldust is. In fact, you created the character.
Whoa.
Yeah. For all of you
What?
listen to the podcast, I was like, yeah, give me some names for some characters, and I was like, Ronald Gringoldust.
Sweet
Wow.
Jesus. What?
In that case, you tell me about Gronald.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be like a potion master of some kind?
Yeah, so he's like a legendary potion master,
Mhm.
That's sick.
and he's known all across the wasteland. He's like the most. I guess Eugene is, in a way, correct me if I'm wrong, but he is like Ronald Gringoldust is kind of like Eugene's like, yeah, yo, this guy, like, I want to like you like
Yeah.
look up to him in a way.
Yeah, well, because my doctorate is in alchemy and medicine and stuff, right? So I think all the potions that I've studied my whole life, probably like the books and stuff are all like written by Ronald Gringoldust. Like I know him probably as like, yeah, the Michelangelo of potions.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I guess when he says that, I'm like, The Gronald Gringeldust? He's still alive? He's still...
Yes, he exists living in the Death Valley, and he is studying the Cordyceps lenticularis. For many, many years, he has disappeared completely, not written any books, just study.
Well, that's why I thought he was dead this whole time. No one's heard of him or heard from him in the academic community in ages, but...
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't recall any potion masters in the Death Valley either, so I can't attribute.
My biggest lead on all this, Rainbow Death stuff was you, Jenki. I was told by various scholars and such that I met along the way that you were the one to talk to when it came to the fungus.
I only know few things. I have been working on the cure, but missing link in the cure, but impossible to complete. It requires the blood of someone who is born in the pits of Grain Wurnak. However, nobody ever get out. So
everyone just looks at Belmont.
Everyone looks at Belmont. Yeah.
Belmont actually
hey,
was
Mr. Planeta!
Aaron is holding Zuzu right to Belmont. Please.
I was just
Belmont.
touching I was kind of pick through the mushrooms while he was. I wasn't fully paying attention to the conversation. Once Jenki told me to come look at the mushrooms, I've just been playing with them this whole time, kind of sniffing them and shit. And the moment they said that, I was just like, huh?
Is there anything you can give Zuzu now? Can we just what do we need? A drop of blood or something? What do we need?
Blood.
Mate, I'm a blood hunter. I got plenty of that for you, mate.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, Jenki, I'm from the pits. I don't know how to explain this because usually this is what usually people get a little excited.
That's an oddly specific thing to need as an ingredient.
Impossible.
How?
No,
how does that
true.
Make sense?
It's true, mate.
It would make sense because the people, the origin of the cordyceps is from the pollution from the pits.
Oh, so I'm I've got it mixed into my blood already.
You? Impossible from the pits. No one escaped the pits.
Do you want me to tell you how I got out of the pits?
I know. He kind of squints his glasses at you, and he focuses, and his eyes widen, and he's like, "Oh!" And then he looks over to Eugene, and he's squinting his eyes and lifting his glasses up and looking at Eugene very closely.
I know. I'm from Rembelda. I'm not from the pits.
He grabs his face. He's like, and he's touching your face, and he's like, "Could it be? Could it really be?" And then he goes over to Aaron and slaps him in the face. Wow. And he goes to Shlomo and he's like, "Shlomo, I have something for you from your father." And Jenki goes over to the side of this the lab, and he kind of he's trying to jump and grab something on the top of the shelf, but he's too short, so he's getting stools and stuff.
I'm no help here.
I go run out to him and get him on my shoulders. What is this? What is this? Yeah.
And then he grabs at the top. There's this really dusty box with all these runic engravings on it, and he brings it down, and it's dusty. He wipes off a 2-inch layer of dust. And he's like, and he opens it. And when he opens the box, a huge rush of air just like flows throughout the entire lab. And there's this something glowing in there. And it's a glowing crossbow. It's a golden crossbow.
Golden and glowing.
Yeah. It has a bunch of engravings on it of like clouds and stuff like that. And then he hands it to you. And you go into your inventory and search up the crossbow of the sacred wind.
Oh,
whoa, damn!
And then he says,
"Your father gave this to me long time ago, and you are the one who must have it."
I immediately start like praying over here, just like, "Oh, thank you," just like praying and just like, "Oh, this is for you, Father. Thank you so much, Father. I've missed you, and I haven't seen you forever."
I'm like,
I grabbed that.
Very happy for you, Shlomo. Very happy. You know,
as all this is happening, Aaron looks at Eugene's like, "Did he just slap me?"
and then
I thought he was about to kiss me.
And then Jenki goes back to Eugene and he's like,
"I don't believe it. There has been a prophecy of the purple man who saved nature, who saved the world with the goddess of nature."
Oh.
I look around to everyone else. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Aaron is gonna destroy all evil in the universe. I'm gonna destroy all. I'm gonna save nature. I look down at my hands. I take off my gloves. I look at my purple skin. It is I. I am purple.
And
what could it be? And I think about Carter Von Bat, who's also purple.
And he kind of like bows to you, and then he was like,
"I have been waiting all my life to find you, to give you this. I have been saving all my life."
Your whole
And then
life. I feel like you're older than me, Jenki.
Yes, but the prophecy is older.
I clasp my hands in prayer. I look up at the goddess. I'm like, surely this day could not get any weirder.
So he bows down and he takes the goggles off of his head.
Oh.
And he hands you his goggles. And go into your inventory and search up goggles of the goddess of nature.
What? This was actually in my notes. As he gives me these goggles, I'm like, these goggles, you brought them out earlier, and you said you would tell us this. You gave him a bit of a kiss, and you said you'd tell us a story, later about them. What are these? As I,
someone very special to me has created these goggles, and I am to give them to someone special.
This is a lot to read. this is a crazy item.
Wait, you want to go through the crossbow and this?
Yeah, Nick, go through the crossbow.
Oh, dude, oh man, the crossbow has like 10 different things. It's ready to get. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
It's like it's a mystery bullet.
So my goggles of the goddess of nature. I'm assuming just based on the conversation earlier today that it's also the goddess of music. So I feel extra honored to receive these. Like they're all the same goddess, right?
Yeah.
So as I hold them, I also bow and kind of kneel to Jenki and like, the honor to receive them is all mine. I cannot thank you enough. And yeah, I look up to the sky and I'm like, and you as well, goddess. But yeah, these goggles appear to glow rainbow aura when touched by sunlight, and it is featherweight. and has a pleasant, glowing light soothing the body that is in tune with nature. Those who are against nature in any way, these goggles appear to be unbearably heavy and burns their skin.
Whoa.
These goggles give a +1 to intelligence. These goggles give a +2 to investigation, medicine, and nature checks involving plant life or any natural medicine. This includes studying the genetic structure of a plant, analyzing the evolution of a species, finding the origin of a species, and finding a cure for various diseases, etc. And then there's 10 charges. One charge enhance. I can expend one charge to gain advantage on any check involving intelligence or wisdom or anything involving sight. Wow. 2, nature's boon. You can expend 2 charges to investigate nature around you and manipulate the elements to work for you in to manufacture a potion of your choosing. Roll a medicine check. The effect is determined by the player at the GM's discretion. Whoa. 5
Ooh.
charges, gain insight. You can expend 5 charges to gain insight on a check or saving throw involving sight to double your proficiency in that skill for 1 minute. Then 10 charges, create life. You can spend 10 charges to peer into the mechanics of nature and use a base material, water, earth, wind, fire, and space, or a combination of them to create a life form. Do a nature/medicine check to determine the quality of life form you create. Those who have mastery over the elements can enhance this ability. Wow. Oh, so these don't recharge. These.
Every day at dawn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the same as mine. / I have to give mine blood.
Very
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Very
Every day.
cool.
Damn.
So Shlomo's bow has no charges. It just has 10 different modes. So every turn
Yeah.
you can just switch the dial or something, and it goes a different mode.
That's
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And another crazy thing is it has like 100 range and like 400 range with disadvantage too, which is like
that's amazing.
crazy. Little
Oh,
sniper
man.
crossbow here. Just be a sniper Shlomo now. Shlomo to sniper now. Like just like playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. That's sick. No, this thing is dope, dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that'd be
Aaron's
right.
gonna ask Jenki like how do we use Belmont's blood to heal
Yeah.
Zuzu?
Hook me up, mate. I'm
Really from the pits, let me look at your DNA.
mate, take it.
He takes like a swab. Did you give him did you already give him your blood? Did you give him like a
No,
Here,
no.
I'll give him. I'll have like a little capsule in my back pocket. I'm like, all right, man, I've already got some prepared here.
Oh,
He's a blood hunter.
and he's analyzing it. He's like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Wow. You really are from the pits.
Yeah,
How?
I hated it there. I will say that it wasn't that nice. So
What happened there? What is going on?
he gets
It's-
kind of serious, and he's like,
What is going on in the pits?
it's more than I could handle. They're exploiting everything from the ground up, and it's an operation like you can't explain. And they indoctrinate you from the start. So anyone who's born in the pits is forced to work in them. And I found a little sanctuary out there somewhere, let's say, and that's how I got out.
Wow. Unbelievable.
so as Jenki's studying it, are you gonna like assist him to try to figure out?
I would offer any help that I
Yeah.
could now that I'm in Jenki's lab. Like this is what I've been kind of looking
Okay.
to do, right?
Yeah.
So if
I
this-
would definitely be helping
if
too
this
as
has
well.
anything to
like
do
in
with
any
the
capacity.
cordyceps, I would.
Yeah, I will also help however I can. I don't know how. I have +11 sleight of hand, so if anything needs to be slighted by my hands.
Oh yeah, that might be helpful. So yeah, why don't we do like pick a skill that you think would be able to help Jenki? Like, so he's basically, maybe he's like whatever, sleight of hand is good. Like you're,
I could do Arcana because I'm juiced on Arcana.
yeah, that's good.
So so Jenki's like cooking up in the lab right now. He's like doing
Yeah.
his experiments right
Right
now.
I got
now, he's
25.
like,
Sorry, as we're working on this, can I ask Jenki like who gave him the goggles? He did have a story that he would tell us, right? Like a sentimental story. So where did you get these goggles? And I'm gonna roll I guess nature. I'll roll nature.
I got a 20 Arcana.
He's not exactly he's kind of vague about it, but he's like
Yes, someone so beautiful. The goddess herself.
Oh, I know what you mean, Jenki. Her beauty is unmatched. Reminds me of I kind of look up into the distance. Forget it. I rolled a 23 nature, by the way.
25 sleight of hand.
Fuck yeah.
all right.
Let's see.
We boosted now, baby. We got
I got
stats for
this-
days.
I got- 9 survival.
Baby.
And what did Belmont get for Arcana?
20. I rolled a 12.
Oh my god, I just read the last line of these goggles, guys. On expending the last charge, roll a d20. On a 20, these goggles teleport you and 5 other people to the elemental plane.
Oh, what?
Jazz,
Oh,
we're
God.
coming for you, you little bitch.
Jesus Christ. That's going to be a hard roll, though, eh?
Yeah, not 20.
Yeah, imagine.
We just try it every dawn. We're like, one more time.
We need lucky.
Just keep creating life to spec.
Yeah, I was gonna say, keep creating life to expend all 10.
All right, so Jenki's like playing around with this. He's like doing all these tests and stuff, and you can't really see what he's doing, but he's using the DNA of Belmont and isolating the plasma sphere and beep bop ba da ba doo ba doo science talk, and you see Captain Mungo goes up to Jenki and he's like, yes, I think it could help you out, mate. And he's like, yeah, I see what's going on here. The genetic modification of the fungus, the chromosomes, the duplex lenticular plasma gluboid system of the nucleus, lenticular chromosome, shift in the structure of the human being. The human discretionary mind is inhibited by the cordyceps, and the human system crystallized. However, their consciousness is still trapped inside an energy source. Purpose is mysterious.
What?
Sorry, so you say that again? Read it clearly, Captain Mungo?
He is said that very smart. The crystal is created by the fluctuation of the genetic structure of Belmont. Because he's born in the pits, the genetic structure has altered from pollution. This could be what create the crystals.
So I'm made of it. It's inside of me.
You are immune.
Whoa.
That
makes
actually-
sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, even Jess is so much white Arcana powder, I would assume you're immune to it at this point.
Yeah, that might be affecting me differently, but I think even just traveling through the Valley of Death, I definitely probably passed over a few hot spots. Didn't think much of it until the caravan.
Wait, so are you saying that we could possibly make a vaccine for the rest of us from his blood?
I think a temporary fix, not full vaccine. We must take our studies to Granite Gringo Dust.
Wow.
But for now, I can make a remedy for Zuzu and Lethai.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, Lethai's with us too, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Jenki creates this concoction, and he spends like a couple hours like refining it and testing it on the cordyceps and like doing all this stuff. And you guys can do stuff in the meantime, whatever we want to do. I don't know.
All Belmont's thinking of like all the blood he's spilled in like different practices and rituals. If there's like ever been a moment that something's ingested, like is now immune, they're like somehow been like or infected somebody in any way. It's just like Belmont's just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I want to like poke around in the lab. Can I investigation check the lab and just see what's around?
Why don't you use your goggles to create a life form that we can test this antidote on?
I was actually going to do that toward the end of the visit here, but because just out of curiosity, I would. I can I first do an investigation check of the lab just to see if there's anything around that would be interesting.
Curious how sentient this thing will be. It's like, Master, what are you doing to me?
That's not great. I got a 11.
What is your purpose? To spread butter.
Drink his blood. God. Drink his blood. We must test it.
Everything that you see is like valuable to you. You see everything and you're like, wow, I could use that. I could use that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna obviously pull a Aaron and steal everything, but I'm just like curious. What like I'll go to the cordyceps like strains, and I guess I'll pluck out a little mushroom. And using that as the base material,
okay,
I'm gonna look at it and be like, I hope I don't regret this. This is a lot for me to do right now. I'm gonna spend 10 charges and try to create life out of this mushroom.
Oh my god!
Wait, I thought it was creating. I thought you were creating life out of something that's.
But I have
like
to use
inanimate.
something as a base, right?
But the base is like water, earth, wind, fire, and
Earth,
space.
right? Technically,
no, it's already living though. It's
well,
already living.
What are you trying to do? It is
kind of animated, I guess.
Yeah, trying to create a little mushroom pet.
Okay, roll a
medicine or nature, right?
Nature.
Yeah, I'll roll nature. I'll roll nature. All right, this better be good.
I'm nervous.
I'm gonna use lucky because that wasn't good.
I'm just picturing it with like one eye.
Oh shit, that's my last lucky. I spent half these luckies in the temple with the goddess. All right. Let's roll this again.
It's very important.
Wow. Come on. Nat 20! Oh my god!
Are you serious?
Oh my god, it's a nat 20.
Oh my
goodness. It's upside down too.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Before you say what he does, you have to roll again to see if you get another nat 20. Because if we get teleported to the elemental plane, that's gonna be
great
fucking
no.
my god, dude. If you
forgot about that.
do double
all the charges are gone, so
just using them all right away, huh?
that's why I wanted to save it for the end of the session. But like,
Jinky's just looking at him,
let's
like
go.
waving his hands. Jinky's like, wait, no!
Jinky's like, all right, let's go to ground. Wait, where is everyone?
We're in the back with a little cremini mushroom. Just like,
the mushroom is left behind.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's in my hands right now, but yeah, I do not want to roll a nat 20 right now.
it's living.
Okay, I roll a 3.
All right.
Oh, man. Imagine you just went to
Oh my god.
You throw the thing you created at him.
So you do that. You look at this mushroom, and you use all your 10 charges immediately on this mushroom. And hey, hello, father. Hi.
Oh. You created me.
Oh, my sweet
You are my
little
mom
mushroom
and my
boy.
dad.
What does he look like?
it just looks like, imagine a cute anime version of a mushroom. It's like almost like this. It's just like it looks like a cartoon, but in real life.
Eugene kind of like starts to tear up. He's like, "Oh, my sweet boy, little mushroom boy!" And then kind of like under my breath, like,
Yay!
"Penny and I could never have our own, but I'll name you Cordy. Cordy the
I like
mushroom."
muffins.
That's perfect.
Top. Can I have a muffin top?
Jenki, do you have a muffin top? We must get this little boy a muffin top immediately.
Oh my god. This is wild.
And Twinkle Toe Terry sees him, and they start immediately playing around, like jumping around, like
Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Okay, don't break anything. We have important work to do.
Beaumont's
I
just
got
like
a friend.
absolutely just staring at it. Like,
Yeah.
absolute fuck am I looking at?
How big is it? I think it's just like a mushroom size, right?
I was thinking it's like 3 inches tall.
I'm loading a crossbow into my crossbow right now.
Zuzu is like half dying and wanting to play and looking at everyone just playing with this new mushroom, wondering what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you,
hilarious.
you also notice that Twinkle Toteri, as you're staring at them, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
19. Well, I'm rolling well today.
No.
Yeah,
I have a dirty 20.
I got 15.
Oh god. Let me check mine. Perception now that I got 12.
Okay. Well, with that 20 and 19, you get a sense that from looking at Twinkle Toteri, him and the mushroom actually share a lot of similarities in a way. Twinkle Toteri is a winter spirit, and in a way, this mushroom guy you just created is like
An earth spirit.
Earth spirit.
Whoa.
And they seem to be like
fuck.
they seem to be like dancing around like they're brothers, like long lost brothers or something like that.
Whoa.
Love that.
Wait, maybe Twinkle Terry was created in a similar way.
Janky creates
Jenki's just like these like sprite kids around the world.
Janky's like, I had a lot of experiments.
Wow, very cool. Wow, I created life.
That was like,
Yeah, I'm beaming looking at this whole interaction, and I'm like, two of my favorite beings in the universe I've only met in the past day or two.
Wow.
Janky's eyes widen and he's like, "Oh."
Sorry, I
As
took
he,
a mushroom, by the way. Hope you didn't need that.
yeah,
Wow.
that's his favorite mushroom.
And he's looking at the spirit, the mushroom, but he's also looking at you, and he's amazed at you. And
I look back. I kind of notice this look and be like, "Have you ever used those goggles to do something like this?"
No one I know has created a forest spirit.
Fuck.
You are truly gifted, and I knew I was not wrong to give you my beloved goggles.
He's kissing them on my head. Okay, that's enough, Jenki. As he moves his head away, I kiss him on the cheek.
Oh my god.
But yeah, as he says that, I'm just like, well, I think we all have the goddess to thank for these miracles. Truly, she has blessed us all today in various ways, and I don't know if I'll ever forget a day like today.
Definitely go down in my my little black book here. For sure.
I think every day has been
you've
crazy
ascended
since we got
past
here.
mortality, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot. I hope I can write a good story about this era.
You can call it There and Back Again.
Got to make myself a writer's name. Belmont F. Fitzgerald.
Real quick, Belmont's fork in the road. What, one side is the salvation of humanity and one side is what he wants. So it seems like he can save humanity with his blood.
Nice.
See, there's two ways to interpret. Like, there's So I made this stuff up on the spot.
No, it's cool. We can go anyway with it.
Let's
I
go.
didn't
let's
really
go.
have it. It's not supposed to be like a for sure thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
but if you look at it like this, his wife and the book and the salvation of the army both turned into one book, so they could be like two roads from one book. That's one way to interpret it.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So the book could be the answer.
to both.
Yeah,
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay.
that's
Wow.
just some
That's just a little bit of knowledge
just a
there.
little bit of something I thought about.
Yeah, I guess while they're working on this, antidote or some kind of a booster for Zuzu and Lethai, I pull out a little flask and a little vial from my bag of holding. I'm like, Jenki, I've been meaning to get an expert's opinion on this, but I took some spit and piss from Zuzu over there, and I've been meaning to get this checked out. And he seems to have. I mean, he's a creature of unknown origins, at least that we know of, and I feel like these could be something. I don't know if you want to look into these. You've got a whole lab here. If I could help or use your lab to maybe tinker around and see what I can find, but
Yes, of course.
so yeah, essentially I want to see if these can do anything, have any magical properties.
Zuzu's piss.
Zuzu's piss and Zuzu's spit that I got in episode 1.
There's a lot of stuff you got.
Yeah. Do I need to do like a medicine check or
Do a
I'll do a
medicine.
D100? Oh, a medicine check? Okay.
Wait, do all of us do it or just Chris?
Just Eugene,
Okay.
Dr.
Oh,
PG.
wow, here's my last lucky. So this is it,
Dr.
boys. This is it. 16.
Nice.
Not bad.
The Zuzu's piss and Zuzu's spit is
Maybe we get Zuzu bathwater.
slightly basic,
Hmm.
not acidic.
Hmm.
If you know anything about chemistry,
I don't.
that?
Eugene would.
so what do you guys know about basic materials? It's like the opposite of acidic. So, but is it?
It's like a fucking. This is on podcast. I can't sound like a scientist.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not saying anything in case I'm
I'm
wrong.
pretty sure it's supposed to like neutralize stuff, right? Like you're
If you mix it with an acid, it'll neutralize it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. It's actually a neutralizer for acid.
Okay.
Both
So
of
if
them?
you-
Both the piss and the spit.
Both the piss and the spit. The piss is slightly more basic, more potent. So you can deduce that if there's ever a time where somebody gets poisoned or if somebody gets acid on them, this could be a neutralizer.
All right. And
It's burning. Zuzu, piss on me.
Is the spit? Sorry, which one was more potent, the piss or the spit?
The piss is more potent.
Piss.
Oh, yes.
Get an invincible golden shower over here. I don't know. What do you call him? What's his name?
His
Yeah, we
name
gotta
is
name him.
Cordy. Cordy, the
Oh, yeah, Cordy.
little Cordyceps lenticularis.
The little helper.
Something I hated with all my heart previously. I now love. With all my heart.
Funny how life does that.
Yes.
Only
So,
Funny
live
how
around
the
1,000
goddess
miles.
works.
So Jenki goes to Belmont and he's like,
Let me look at your dagger.
All right, mate. You can take a look, but you know the case, you know the situation, so please,
No worries.
and he gets like his gloves. He's like, he does something with the dagger and and activate. And you see this
loaded it.
this huge wave of air just blows through the whole lab, and he's like,
You can now begin to unlock the powers of the wind.
Mike, could you further explain it to me, or could I just roll Arcana when he says that?
yeah, you get. But either way, he hands it to you. Yeah, you can roll an arcana. So he hands it to you, and he's like,
Now,
I got a 20 again.
"Ooh,
Very nice.
you
Boy,
feel
Mike. Fucking hell.
you can feel the air around you." And he says,
now, feel the breeze. You are one with the energy, the air. Now,
Mate,
move it. Now, move the air. Go.
how do I just? Is it Yeah, I just blow it from my mouth. I'm like, I've done it before, mate. I'm doing it right now. I'm speaking hot air to you currently.
Very good. Now, with the practice, you can use it with the dagger.
All right. I like where you go. I've seen some reactions so far, so I'm liking the idea that I can further that. Because I don't want anyone near me, and if I can send them far away, trust me, I will take that.
So
Be my first move.
what Jenki is saying is you can now start to use the air around you. Like, the more you use your dagger and like the air, you start to develop like more things that you can do in combat involving the air. The dagger with the gem now does an extra 2d8
Whoa.
force damage.
So,
Whoa.
like, just on base attack damage? It's like if I were to attack on my 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah, so it'll be 2d8, and then including like you can expend a charge to push people. Like, say you're doing like you're going to attack somebody, and then whoever is in 15 feet of those people get pushed back if you expend a charge.
Cool.
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
20 feet.
20 feet? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that keeps him in like my poking range, basically, if I use the tool.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do now? You're leaving. Do you want to say anything else?
I still want to poke around.
Wait, did we get the antidote? Did we get the antidote yet?
Yeah. So Jenki made the antidote. He it's not a full antidote. And
Yeah.
he explains.
This is a first time trial, but it should stabilize. So at least Zuzu will not continue the development of the cordyceps lenticulars. It will remain dormant, but still not cure.
So you're saying within
Okay.
24 hours he will not start crystallizing and becoming contagious. It's holding that part off.
Yes, but it is not clear how long it will prolong the spread of
Can I-
the
Can I get an
Keep our
extra?
hazmat suits on
extra-
in case.
Can I get an extra vial of it then?
Yes.
You- You can have as much as you want.
He hands you a vial, and he hands Doc a large jug of it,
Oh,
and
sick,
he
okay.
says,
You must deliver this to Gringo Dust in Death Valley. Find your way. You will see, ask people, where is he? And they will show you.
Just everyone.
Deep in the desert. Far, far. Very deep. Okay.
Are you not coming with us, Jenki?
Should I come?
Well, yes, we don't know who's. I've never met Gronald myself, but
I'd also
Oh.
miss you if you weren't
yes, we just met. We only
Okay.
just met you. Come. We've got plenty of space on this carpet of ours.
there. Yeah, mate.
Okay, let's
I
go.
feel like it's not safe. I feel like it's not safe here too. Like, I heard some drumming and some dusty.
Yeah, what's this drum?
loud
Do you
noises
hear
and
that
stuff.
often, Jenki?
That's a good point. I have heard this sound before. In the desert.
Well,
This is not good. Could be the crowd of bandits.
Oh god.
Violent, crazy bandits.
Hmm.
Okay, that's
Well, then yes,
Uh,
we best.
yeah. We can handle it.
Yeah, we get to a safe place. I mean, are there things that you'd like to take from the lab? We could store it in my giant duffel bag of holding for the trip. Any?
he says,
It's okay.
and you guys kind of like you leave the door. He closes the door and everything. You go up to the top area where the tree is, massive tree, and you see Jenki like kind of jumps up in the tree, and he pulls this one branch, and the whole tree just turns into a staff. You see the whole tree just like,
Whoa.
and then he's like,
My lab will be relocated. We will find a better spot for now.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, man.
What?
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
got his own
Yeah, I also want to
Dracula's
ask him. I
power.
mean, I guess it's too late because the lab's gone. But I'm like, you're an expert when it comes to magical things. I've been wondering. We've gathered on our journey so many little trinkets and magical items and toys and such. But I feel like our bodies cannot handle the amount of power. We can't seem to be able to attune to all of them. Is there anything that you have or can do, or any kind of technology or potion we could take to help us with this? We have so many things that we'd love to use, but
We need to visit my friend in the junkyard. My good friend, Borgen.
Borg.
Borgen.
Borg.
The junkyard's
History
just
check.
outside the city, right?
The junkyard is just right here.
and so the junkyard is like pretty close to
No
to
idea.
where Jenki's lab is. Is just like a little bit west.
We should gear up. May find some useful things in this junkyard.
That's true.
And I kind of nudge Jenki, and I'm like, I'm working on a little project that I might need your help on. If you can help me tinker around with some of this junk we find.
Yes, let's go.
So you guys, you fly over just down a little bit. You see this little shack in the middle of this giant like wasteland of. It goes on for a long time, probably like at least 3/4 the size of the city.
Whoa.
Just a junkyard.
Wait, are
That
you
just
saying it's
goes-
a little shack in the middle of the desert? Because Bronson Rogers live in this shit.
No, we're not in the middle of the desert right now.
Okay, yeah.
It's his cousin.
Yeah.
Not yet. Morgan
Oh.
Rogers.
Morgan, his distant cousin.
So you see, this you see this junkyard that just goes on, and it kind of like it continues like as far as you can see, but it kind of like trails off a little bit. So the main bulk of the junk is like closer to the city, and you approach this shack at the edge of the city that's connected to the city and also the junkyard. And you show up there, and there's this guy just banging away on something metal in the back, like ding 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 ding. And
What's the guy look
Jenki
like?
walks in.
Borgen, my friend.
Oh, Jenki man, what's up, dude? And just like total, dude, like trucker hat, long handlebar, skinny dude, couple missing teeth, just
This
like
is a
covered
dude,
in grease, covered in grease.
In desert, dude.
And there's just like little pieces of tech all over the place, and like it's like a garage kind of like place where he's working on like a bunch of different shit. Like there's like he's working right now on like some tractor that's like like caravan type of thing. And like, hey man, you see this? Like I was like fixing up your hey Belchcar, yeah, I was just fixing up your little what do you call it, what do you van? Caravan. I'm just fixing it up a little bit. What did you do to my caravan? I am just souping it up, man. Just this thing go way faster now.
Oh.
So
How did you get it?
Oh, well, Belgicar took it in to get it fixed up. And I'll do my best, like I said, and I got a little carried away. And I saw these new, machinery parts out there, and I was like, yeah, I'll throw that on here. And then one thing led to another. And anyways, hi, I'm Borgen. Nice to meet you.
Hello, you can call me Doc.
I like the cut of your jib, Borgen.
Thank you. Hey, what's your name?
You can call me Belmont, mate.
Belmont, put it there. And you?
Hi, I'm Aaron. This is Zuzu.
Hey, oh, what's up, little buddy? Boop, 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 boop.
Howdy,
little
partner.
dude.
Howdy,
Hey, what's
partner.
your
I'm,
name, sir?
I'm Shlomo.
Shlomo, what a firm handshake. Wow. Where are you from?
I'm from Turtle Bay.
Turtle Bay, holy
Out
shit,
east.
that's far.
Yeah, just a little bit further. Just a little farther up there.
Damn, man. I haven't been to Turtle Bay since 1972.
It's changed so much since then. It's got like a farm. It's got like
What?
What
Got a
year is it
hotel.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, also, how could I forget? This is my son, my little boy, Cordy.
Oh, what?
Yes, we don't look anything alike, but he's a little forest spirit.
Whoa, dude. What's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, man? Psh.
Wow, already learning the English language and all sorts of dialects.
So what can I do you for here?
Oh, you're asking me? Yeah, well, Jenki told us that you're the man to go to if we ever need some kind of tech or junk or anything that could help us with magical items or using them. You see, we've got so many over the past couple of days, but we only have enough juice in our bodies to handle a couple at a time.
Okay, well, yeah. See, something like that's gonna cost you, or you can try to. I mean, I do got a big junkyard. Might need a little bit of pieces. You guys got a lot of time, or are you in a hurry? Because if you're in a hurry, then you gotta pay more. But if you got some time, since you're a friend of Jenki, and you guys help me find some junk, then
I'll pay whatever, mate. We do have some pressing issues, so I'll
all
put
right,
down-
man.
We'll pay. That's fine.
I'll put down a price.
Okay, well, how much you got?
Right, we'll name your price.
It's gonna be about 2,000 GP.
Oh, wee!
Okay.
Per-
And how much is it normally if we took time?
Well, if you find the parts and you build it,
Oh,
then I could teach you how to build it. But I ain't just gonna, just give you my hard work for nothing here, unless you guys want to do me a favor.
okay.
What kind of favor is that?
I don't think we-
I think
I
that's
don't
gonna
think
take
we
us
have-
more time.
I feel like we don't have time for any of that, and we have enough money, so that's fine.
That's fine. Next time, maybe,
Yeah, 100%.
door's
mate.
always open.
I appreciate that, mate. That's good.
Do you also have any armor or boots or anything?
We have some boots and armor. It's more mechanical in nature. That's my thing. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I can tell. It looks really great. I would
Oh,
love
thanks,
to
man.
have something. Yeah. I mean, you got a ton of stuff here. Like, that's an understatement.
Yeah, we got some jingo giblets. We got some. It's basically anything you can find at a magic store. Pretty much, almost everything, except it's just made it with technology and
We do like checks to see if there's anything that stands out specifically, or like something that's like emanating.
Yeah, can we all do investigation check and see if there's...
Yeah.
If we could just like find something, pick up that's cool.
Okay, yeah. Everybody do an investigation check.
Ooh,
Got a-
23.
Oh,
Got a 19.
ooh, got a 14.
I got a 17.
Okay, Belmont sees something that looks like it catches your eye because it looks like something that you got off Guido Johnny. One of those engraved
Oh.
crystals.
Oh, mate, what's that over there, mate?
That over there, well, to be honest, I think it might be powering some type of very I'm pretty sure actually it does power something very high tech. Now this is something like it's alien technology.
Oh, it's one of those batteries.
Oh, fuck.
It's
it.
not the
Yeah.
battery exactly. It's something else.
It's like a warp drive or something, right?
It has a specific function, and I don't exactly know what it does because it is alien technology. I found it out here in the junkyard, and one of my buddies who's specialist, he said it's a pre-cataclysmic artifact.
We're kind of in the need to collect these pre-cataclysmic artifacts. Yeah.
You want to collect them? Well, that's going to cost you a pretty penny. I'm telling you right now. I know that's worth a lot of money. That's like, we're looking at over 100,000 GP.
Whoa.
Maybe
feel
we
like we
could.
just-
Hey, this is a finders
just-
keeper situation, right?
we can maybe save the favor.
It's ours.
Hey, man, I don't own the junkyard. I just own the shop.
I'm just the shopkeeper.
Okay. I mean, we could definitely revisit this if we need
Yeah.
it.
Did
But
I-
like,
did I-
Grelg is the one we need to reach to get
Yeah.
a spaceship, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Did I catch anything with a 23?
Other things with the 23, you see some it looks like parts of like the robot police.
Hmm.
You see like mechanical parts, and you see like something that's like very powerful generator that it looks like it powers a bigger machine. Like so there, you know that there's a hierarchy of these machines, that these robots, and this specific part, you can do a history check to see if you know, or what else would it be?
And that one history. I mean, to be fair, I don't really know much about robots. I mean, I was so fascinated when I saw my first one.
Yeah,
But,
so you see this and you know it's something.
Yeah.
Robotic.
I'm just like perusing the little junkyard. Oh, it's cool to Jenny. I'll just shove it into my duffel bag. I'll take this, these robot parts. Hey, it may prove useful in the revolution to come. Shove them all away.
Do a stealth roll. Or sleight of
Since
Wait, you're just stealing it?
wait,
You
you
just-
say he doesn't own the junkyard?
No, you're in his shop right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at the junkyard.
No. You're in the shop.
I mean,
Do
what is his?
you want to go to the junkyard and look?
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
before
just-
we go to the junkyard, Aaron is literally just looking for boots or armor. That's better than what he already has.
Yeah.
I would also like to inquire about some of that.
I rolled a 17.
Okay,
I
hold
rolled
on. So with the 23, if you're looking at the junkyard,
Yeah, I
then
just
in
want to,
that
like,
case,
look
I'm
at
gonna
it, like-
get you to roll a
Oh,
D100.
shit. Yeah, I just want to like peek out and be like, oh, is there anything like cool like I could snag on my way out? E100. 44.
44. You see something with the marking B4 star on it, and it's just like a piece of machinery, and you're like, you're not really that interested in it, but that's what you see.
Star.
It looks like a piece of machinery. You're not educated enough to know anything about it, so it just looks like you're like, yeah, this does something.
Okay, yeah, this looks good. Could be useful.
I'll take it.
So yeah, what did you, Sappy, and Aaron?
Got a 19.
I got 17.
Okay, and what are you looking for?
Pretty much the same thing, just some gear.
Boots and boots or armor, something
Anything
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For both of that stuff, it's basically like anything up to the magic +2. So it's kind of like armor +2 or boots +2, whatever those kind of things. You would find that there. It's just the flavoring is that it's different. It's just like technology instead of magic.
Gotcha.
Does Shlomo want to do anything?
Yeah, as for perception, I do want to look for some explosives. Something that goes
So-
boom.
Yeah, what kind of explosives are? Okay, so there's a timed bomb.
Okay.
So
I'll take some time bombs.
Fuck yeah.
those will be like under like a gunpowder horn, but it's a
Okay.
timed gunpowder horn.
Okay.
Um,
How many?
you can get as many as you want. It's like the same price as a gunpowder horn, pretty much.
Okay.
They're like little things that he just makes for fun. He's like, yeah, these are pretty cool, man. You just throw them and you wait a couple seconds, boom! Hey, good fireworks show in the desert.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I like
I'm
fireworks.
sorry, you were saying
Come
that 2,000 GP will get us what?
2,000 GP will get you one of those jibber jabbers, make you add an extra attunement slot.
Oh.
Jibber
Is that
jabbers.
Well, I mean,
love it.
I'd like one of those. I mean, these magic items are useless if we're not using them.
I will pay you the price.
Do we get
Yeah, I'll
a
one of those
Jenki
jibber
friends and
jabbers.
family discount? Or...
Can we buy?
How
get
many
group
you getting?
discount?
I'll give you a discount altogether.
All right.
Am I?
What do you
Nick, are you getting one too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right, so that's 5. That's 5 times 2,000.
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Okay, well
Who's getting the 5th?
What? Shlomo, I thought you got a bunch of gold from gambling. Oh,
yeah,
you have,
but I just spent 350 on the time bombs.
You don't need attunement slots though. You
And
No.
his entourage probably stole from him too overnight.
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
it's
getting
just,
them all together,
1,500.
is it just 3 then? Or
I'll
you're
get
getting them
one.
all
I don't really
together-
need it, but I'll get one for later.
I'll give you a discount, 1,500 each.
Hey.
Alright.
I
I do
Yeah, I mean,
have enough for another, but I don't know.
I mean,
yeah, I actually don't need
it's up to you, man.
Listen
This-
here, what was your name? Bronco? Benson?
Morgan.
Banjo. Listen here,
Yeah,
I've got these magical objects that you might be interested in.
Okay.
And maybe I could trade a few of these for another one of those jibber jabbers, as you called them.
Roll a deception.
Ooh.
He's not a dwarf by any chance, is he?
That's jokes.
No.
Deceptive.
That's a 4.
What are you trying to pull, man? You really think I'll fall for that? I made this shit. I'm not that stupid. That might work on those goons over there out in Bloodstone, but it ain't gonna work on me, man.
Well, fair enough. How about, I've got this spit and piss from an alien creature that'll heal any kind of wound if it's acidic in nature.
Look, man, you either gotta pay with your time or you gotta pay with your time, which is money.
Okay.
Money that's a quantity of time, and I will accept the
Alright.
currency of time, but I will not.
Time is money, as they say, and I've got neither, so...
And he looks at you. He's like, "Time is your life, man. Money is just, you know,
My
like,
life,
if
too.
you- yeah, because
Pretty easy to say when you own a junkyard shop, so I mean, you know.
How much
money
is
is what happens when you spend your time.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
How much is a studded leather plus 2?
It's gonna be whatever a normal one is, but then add 2 zeros.
Okay.
That's expensive. Wow.
Yeah, okay, never mind then. I don't know if there's anything cheaper that I can get here that's useful.
I think maybe we'll do. I want to do a check in the junkyard now if there's more open grabbing stuff out there.
Yeah, you guys could just do a couple of rolls to check like random
All right, let's do it.
stuff,
Yeah.
or you can ask
Persuasion.
Morgan what is you should be looking for. So when you roll a number, you get a letter, a number, and a symbol.
Oh,
So those 3 things vary, and there are, I think there's like 10 of them are tech. You know what
Okay,
I'm
I'm
saying?
just gonna. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm just gonna roll and see what happens.
Yeah.
We
I'll
all
let you-
roll?
How do-
I need to
so how
explain
do-
the game.
How do we identify which is tech or not again?
You have to examine it or take it to Borgen or Jenki. They would be able to examine it. And you just need to roll investigation. Roll a D100, everybody, or roll 2 if you want.
All right,
So-
yeah, we can scope out some of this
back.
junk for a little bit.
I got a 66.
Yeah,
I got
so
a
there's
96.
Yeah, I got 65. I got 66.
Yeah. 14.
Oh no.
Oh, baby, you see,
Oh. 96,
light
65,
and
14, 66, and 14.
Yeah.
Morgan looks at everybody's stuff and he's like, no, that's not. No. And then he looks at Aaron's and he's like, whoa, hang on a second. What is that? And he doesn't even know what this is.
Oh.
It's something that looks the best thing he can describe it as alien.
Wow. Okay.
What's like
That's
the shape
cool.
of it? Or like what does it kind of look like?
It's like some jagged kind of almost Rubik's cubey type of thing, but not a cube. It looks like a hypercube.
What is a hypercube? More
Whoa,
cube than a cube.
Hypercube.
You know, one that moves.
It looks 4-dimensional.
It looks 4-dimensional. That's cool.
That's
Do I,
right.
do I keep this or do I have to buy it or what?
We found
Well, you found it. You
Oh.
found it in the junkyard,
All right, sweet.
and nobody knows what it is.
Wow.
I wrote it down here as special stuff.
I'll add that to my inventory.
Special stuff.
I gotta forget what that is though.
That is great.
it.
Oh yeah, the battery is called a Voltron.
Yeah, the Voltron.
Yeah.
And enter it to light speed.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
In my
So as
inventory,
you,
I have magic gems from Guido Johnny. Did we deal with those yet?
No, Belgicar told you that they do something.
Yeah,
Like
the
they're kind of
magic
like a-
gems. Yeah.
They're kind of like
Oh.
a button to something.
Okay,
He
yeah, I have
said-
that written.
It's not the same as the Voltron
Yeah.
or the crystal, like the sacred gems.
Yeah, they're like connected to shit, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like something like technology-wise.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. That's why I wrote it down.
So you're rummaging around through this wasteland, junkyard, and as you guys like looking at your stuff, and you lift your head up and you notice this one dude, slick back, red hair, almost flaming.
Mm.
He's a leather jacket on his bike. A group of dudes like him, all in like on their bikes, and they're all hanging out by this cliff side beside the right near you guys. But there's a cliff beside this junkyard, and they're just chilling there, and they got some rocks and everything. And they're like, "Who are you guys doing in our territory?"
I think the
Alright.
proper word is, what are you guys doing in our territory? You must not be an educated fellow, but continue.
And I look back
Hey,
at
man.
Morgan and be like, is this their territory?
Well, I'm technically, say some people kind of claim it as their own. It's complicated. And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you guys. You don't even know who we are.
I'm ignoring them and I go back to Morgan. Do these guys ever give you trouble?
Oh yeah, all the time.
If we
That's
if
what
we
I
take
got.
if we take care of them, can you spice up
Yeah,
something for us?
scratch your back.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. I could that's what I was gonna say if you guys didn't have a lot of time, but see.
I guess we got no choice now.
Well, I mean, I
mean,
want to see Shlomo use this new crossbow because that thing looks crazy.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I got my guns here, but they still mess with me, and they're
Bastard.
kind of hard to get out. They're kind of like cockroaches; they never die.
Yeah, well.
You know where they're from?
Oh yeah, they're from the desert, one of those wandering wastes people.
Well, we'll deal with them, mate. We'll deal with them.
Yeah, we'll deal with them.
Yeah.
And you hear them
Take
yelling
care
in
of
the background, "Hey!" And this one guy's coming up to you guys, and he's like, "You know who we are? You're messing with the Rocky Road Killers, baby."
Oh, all right, mate.
And you know
Oh,
who
that's
I
cool.
am?
All right, back up, mate. Back up a bit.
Whoa! I'm introducing myself. This is my moment.
I'm still
I'm
ignoring
Billy
them.
Larson.
Is it really called that? That's kind of a strange name.
Sorry, say that again. You're who? Brie Larson?
Chili Larson.
Chili Larson?
Tucker Carlson?
Sorry, Cedric Barson?
So,
Sorry, Billy Carson? We've met so many Billies in our travels. You're gonna have to...
that's not what I said, man. You heard me, and his hair like gets more flamey, and he's like, I said Chili Larson, and it's just like he's full on fire now.
If your name is Chili Larson, shouldn't you be some kind of ice creature? You know, chilled?
Chili means hot.
I don't know, Mike.
I don't know. You ever seen a
Oh, you
dictionary?
don't know?
It means
You
cold.
don't know? And roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Because
We've
Chili
made him
Larson is
upset.
getting hot.
Oh, he's getting real hot.
He's like, you don't know? You don't know if it's hot or cold? Well, I'll show you.
Alright, I got a 9 initiative.
I have a 19.
All right.
That's hilarious.
I have a
I
solid
got
3.
I do a little bit of a stretch
Got
and I'm like,
19.
well, I've got someone that you need to meet. I put on my little duffel bag into like a backpack and it transforms into like my that mechanical it's called the Battle Ready Interface of Technologic and Narcotic Instruments.
Ooh.
But I say hello to Brittany because we're about to get real toxic. And I'll point my little gun at him. But yes, it's BRIT-NI by Battle Ready Interface of Technologic and Narcotic Instruments.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I have rolled a 3 initiative, so I'm currently unbothered by his increased intensity.
I love this guy pulls up in motorcycles and we're all just like, like this.
Yeah.
Give a shit on this guy.
He's like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, don't try to ignore me.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I whispered a little Cordy. I'm like, you gotta stay away from these type of people. They're just pick me boys. They just hey, look at me and my fiery hair.
Wow, what a weird guys.
Right? Don't be like that when you grow up.
He like does an impersonation of him. He's like, rah!
Very good, very good. You know, your father, me, had dreams of acting once upon a time. You know, if that's the route you want to take, I've got a doctorate in the dramatic arts.
Wow, doctor. Daddy's a doctor.
Daddy's a doctor, but you can just call me Daddy.
Daddy! See what happens next time on next episode of Rainbow Valley.
Hey.
I have a son now.
Junkyard 5!
Junkyard 5.
Well, that was our dude's journey for today. Tune in next time on Rainbow Valley Radio, where we will be continuing our dude's journey. And I'll be sitting here continuing my journey as well, in my lonely shack in the middle of the desert, watching the sunset in a shimmering rainbow glow. And I wish you the best on your journey as well. May you all drift peacefully in the twilight, and may the stars be your guide. I'm your host, Bronson Rogers, signing off and good night.